For this work, we carry out the research following several physics books. Once this information is obtained, we go to the theoretical one, getting all the data. Now, we know that magnets have two poles, north and south, and attract iron, or materials with iron in them, like steel. Opposite poles attract and like pole repel. For example, if there are two pole bar magnets with their ends north and south, the north end of one magnet will attract the south of the end of the other. On the other hand, the north end of one magnet will repel the north end of the other. Whenever we have an electric current and a magnetic field will be represented, this phenomenon is known as induction. This field generated by a single current is very small. However, when we have two or more parallel currents, the magnetic fields generated by them add up and create a larger field, an arrangement of multiplex turns of conducting wire around a solid body. So that it generates a considerable magnetic field is known as winding.
Okay, the material used to this experiment is very easy. You can find in your house or maybe in the store. The first is a nail, a battery, and finally a wire of copper. It's too easy to make an electromagnet. You need to take the nail and take the copper and just need to put around of the nail. And when you finally put around the nail, you have something like this. You only need to put in the battery and you will be how to work electromagnet. That is the next. To close this experiment, we must conclude that the use of the electromagnet is very advantageous in our life, because have you ever thought about how many of the trains break on the tracks? As you know, the subway that are currently will use them to stop at the station to get on and off people, so they have break this called friction force, and one of the ways to stop is using electromagnet. The electromagnet only works if there is a surplus of energy acting on the wire, and in my opinion, this experiment is very amazing because with the help of a simple battery we can create a magnetic field around the nail surrounded by copper wire, so that the magnetic field is powerful. Should be given more turns to the nail, because the greater the amount of the wire will be a stronger file.